biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.
Hello and welcome to Y Media Group. This is Kripanand and Y Media is today at ALGOMA University, Brampton downtown campus. You get the city's best here with top-notch education as well. ALGOMA University is a cross-cultural learning environment where you get a lot of respectful learning space and a lot of intimate class sizes as well, where professors can give one-on-one attention to all the students. Let's see what ALGOMA University has to offer. Hello and welcome to Y Media Group. This is Kripanand and today we're at the ALGOMA University downtown Brampton campus. ALGOMA University, the world is next. Today we have Farhan with us, who is from the marketing team. First of all, welcome Farhan. How are you doing?
Hi Kripa, I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing good as well, and it's a pleasure to be here at the ALGOMA University. Please tell us and show us around, and please tell all our future students what can they expect in terms of the campus life, the studies, the professors, the classrooms. Please go ahead.
For sure. Thank you so much for this opportunity, and thanks to Y Media Group, for doing this particular campus tour of our Brampton campus. Definitely, it's exciting to do this whole campus tour. Yeah, we're definitely going to be looking forward to different spaces of the Brampton campus. As you know, the whole of Garden Square, we have multiple buildings with different locations dedicated for different kind of zones and sections. And we're going to be walking through each and every section and showcasing the importance of each section.
Perfect. Thank you so very much, and let's get started. I'm very excited. Oh wow, so this is ALGOMA University's guest lounge / welcome center.
Yeah, so this is a welcome center. So basically, this space is also the IT center as well. Okay. So any students and any guests who visit our campus, this is the first location that they arrive to. Okay. And from here, they have been guided to a specific location that any specific staff or a specific member of the AU community that they want to meet, that's where they are guided to. And to say ALGOMA University is a student-centered university, we always make sure that we do a very caring and personalized touch towards all our students, so that they are well known within the university.
Definitely.
And also ALGOMA University is focused towards cross-cultural learning, and the main focus always lies towards the Northern Ontario education, and which juggles and balances between the Anishinaabe teaching and the other world's teaching as well.
Perfect, and as I can see the welcome center, it looks quite comfortable, and it's a really nice space for someone who's waiting for the team to come in and take them to the relevant space that they're at. Now, what's next?
Yeah, next we're going to go into two of our old classrooms.
Okay.
So these two classrooms, to give a small history about them, these were the very first classrooms that ALGOMA University Brampton campus ever had. So the whole setup and layout is way back in time. So we're going to explore those classrooms and see how ALGOMA University's Brampton campus journey began in the downtown Brampton.
Wow, so it's going to be the historic and the ancient segment of the ALGOMA University startup. Let's see. So right now where Farhan and I are sitting, a lot of history is here. ALGOMA University's oldest classrooms, classroom 102 and 103, these are the spaces, and I think a lot of history and ancient times begin from here for ALGOMA University. What do you have to say about this, Farhan?
Yeah, Kripa. So this particular classroom over here that we're sitting right now is room 102, and we have another room right beside us, that's room 103. And these two classrooms were the very first classrooms that ALGOMA University Brampton campus ever had.
Wow.
So at the beginning of ALGOMA University, when we begin, the welcome center we just walked in, that used to be the office spaces for most of our staff members working at the Brampton campus. And these two rooms used to be the rooms for all our classes pretty much, because back then the ALGOMA University used to focus predominantly on the business programs, but over the years we have grown up and we have included a lot of new programs within the Brampton campus, and the Brampton campus has grown ever since then. And this particular classrooms, if you see the whole layout, the way it's been set up, is it gives a very personalized touch and a small classroom touch. And at ALGOMA University, we've always been focusing on having small classrooms so that the professors get to know the students well, and to create an interpersonal connections between the professors and the students, so that students are known by the names and not just by their student numbers. So that's the idea behind all of our classrooms in the Brampton campus.
Perfect. I think I was just about to come on that when I observed this classroom, these are very intimate class sizes, and I think one-on-one attention on each student is very important, and I think you guys are doing a great job on that, so kudos to that first of all. And perfect. I don't want to leave this. This is giving me very nostalgic feelings from when I was back in university. So let's see what else we have at ALGOMA University.
For sure. Let's explore.
Wow, what space are we entering now?
So the space we're going to enter is the LL space, and this particular space is called the LL Student Lounge. And it's not just a student lounge, but we do have like meeting rooms, quiet study rooms, and some faculty office spaces, and that's why we're going to be exploring right now.
Perfect, so it's the one-stop shop.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, let's see. So Farhan, this is like the students' den, I feel, where all students chill, they study, they study for the group projects together. Please tell us in more detail about what do students do here and how do they spend their time here?
Sure, Kripa. So the space that we are in right now, it's called the LL Student Lounge. So this particular lounge was created predominantly in the mindset that students can have a relaxing time over here. They can chill with their friends, and they can work on their assignments, work on their projects, and just to have some personal time before they head to their classrooms. And that's the idea behind this space. It was created because at ALGOMA University we believe that every Thunderbird needs to get a personalized touch and a caring touch. And this particular space and the other spaces were curated in a way to make sure all our Thunderbirds get that particular experience at ALGOMA University Brampton campus.
Perfect. I feel for any university this is the most prime factor, because students make a lot of memories as well along with studying, right? So I think this is the perfect space for that, and I'm just loving it. Also, I wonder what those black structures are, because when I was entering, those were very attractive. So can we talk about them?
For sure, yeah. Right now where we are standing is, if you see, there are like multiple rooms over here. The room behind us is a meeting room. So these particular rooms were designed in a way for the students to have their group studies and to work on the group assignments and group projects, because these rooms are designed with state-of-the-art technology where students can share their screens on the screens back there, and also make sure they can make calls, video calls with their fellow peers to make sure they focus on their studies well, and they have a quiet space so they're uninterrupted and not disturbed by anyone from the outside.
Wow, I think that's very thoughtful of ALGOMA University, because a lot of universities, when they're doing the construction part of it, they're not very actively thinking about these small things which make a lot of difference. And I'm very glad that ALGOMA University is doing all of the right things, I would say. What are these? This is the quiet study room, it says.
Yeah, so this particular room over here, it's the quiet study room. It's a little different from the meeting rooms that we have over here.
Yeah.
So this room is designed for individualized students if they want like a quiet space just to work on their assignments or prepare for the exams, because sometimes students like to arrive a little earlier before the examination time and spend time in this particular room so that they can have their own space to go through their notes, to go through their textbooks to make sure they perform well in the examinations.
Perfect. I think I was one of those students who needed that little me time before studying, because you need to gather all your thoughts before examination. And I think it's the space is perfectly well divided, I would say, and it's perfectly nicely allocated as well. So I'm very glad that this is the space that we walked into, and thank you so very much for showing all our viewers about this space. And now what's next?
Yeah, so we do have a couple of rooms over here.
Okay.
So these rooms are the faculty offices that are designed for all these faculties to use.
Okay.
And this particular room that we see towards our left, this room is a seasonal faculty lounge. So basically this room has been designed for part-time faculties and seasonal faculties to use the space to prepare their question papers, to correct students' assignments and tests, and also store their records of the examinations to make sure that they can reutilize them whenever needed.
Perfect. ALGOMA University is not just thoughtful for students but also for faculty and professors, and I think it's great. So Farhan, now I believe that we're at the third floor of ALGOMA University, and this is the computer and the IT section. Am I correct?
Yeah, that's right, Kripa. So we're on the third floor of 24 Queen Street building, and this space is known as the School of Computer Science and Technology Center. So this space is basically dedicated for all our computer science and IT related programs. And we have like 2 classrooms and 2 computer labs situated over here for the students to make sure they are well equipped with the proper technology that is required for their programming.
Perfect. And I also love the corridor, I must say. It's very open, spacious and airy. And this is the computer lab, I believe, right?
That's right, yeah.
Okay.
This is the computer lab.
Okay, let's see what we have. Wow. This is magnificent. So every student gets their own personalized computer and personal attention.
That's right. So all these labs and classrooms have been designed in a way that every student gets a personalized touch, and so students can focus and work on their programming and work on any kind of coding and whatever the program requires, so that they get hands-on experience rather than just reading it from a textbook. So these kind of classrooms and computer labs are designed keeping that in the mind.
Yeah, and I think a lot of South Asian students are more inclined towards computer and IT courses as well. Do you have any specific reason in mind? Like, do you see a future in that? Why do people choose computer and IT so much?
Yeah, good that you asked, because at ALGOMA University we believe that we don't prepare our students just for the future, but we prepare them to be the change.
Wow.
And that's the reason why we have our programs so close knitted that the students can focus on the on-demand jobs and on-demand things that are out there in the market, and we train and prepare students to make sure that they're trained in the right manner, so when they go out in the job market they get hired in good jobs and in the fields that they would be interested in. And not just that, ALGOMA University also focuses on making sure that its tuition is affordable not just for the domestic students but also international students, because we offer the lowest tuition fees for a public university. And on another note, ALGOMA University was also ranked second for scholarship and bursaries in the Macallan's magazine.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, so that's the idea behind our programs and our classrooms. If you notice, let it be the older classrooms or the newer classrooms like these, we have designed in a way that all our Thunderbirds get the personal touch from their professors. So as I mentioned, students are not only known by the names, not by the numbers, but also by the names. Yeah.
Perfect. I think that's a perfect definition of this entire setup as well, as you can see on the screen right now. It's beautiful, and I think ALGOMA offers the cross-cultural learning experience in a very respectful and safe environment, and that is what ALGOMA University stands for. And I think you guys are doing all the correct things, and kudos to you guys. Now let's see the classrooms. does this building of ALGOMA University has to offer, and what can we expect from the upper floors?
So right now we are at the 8 Queen Street building. So this building comprises of 2 floors.
Okay.
And the second floor is the student center, which you're going to go and explore. And third floor is the Sky Center,
Okay.
which we also going to explore and talk about what these 2 particular floors signifies and what it means to our students and our staff.
The Sky Center, I'm very intrigued. Let's see. So Farhan, now I understand that we are at the student center, and I see all the students, some chilling, some studying at the student lounge. What is the space and what do students get out of this?
For sure. So right now we're in the student center, the second floor of the 8 Queen Street building. So at this particular space, this meant completely and purely for our students.
Yeah.
This space is not just for them to study or focus in their assignments or do any academic work, but also to chill and have some fun times with their friends.
Yeah.
And not just that, our student life team make sure they organizes a lot of events over here for students to make some memories. A good student life experience on campus. So every kind of different occasions, any festivities or what's or not, we make sure we give that experience to our students. And this particular space is always utilized for those kind of experiences. So basically, this is not just a student center, but it's also a memory center for our students.
I think that's perfectly worded. It's not a student center, it's also a memory center. And I think a lot of students are, inshallah, making a lot of good memories here. So kudos again to all of you. Wow. So Farhan, what is this place? And first of all, I understand that this is the Sky Center, right?
Right.
And I'm very intrigued by the name. What can students expect from this space?
For sure. So basically the Sky Center means the Center for Social, Cultural and Economic and Innovation Center. So that's what Sky Center basically stands for.
Yeah.
And this particular space was brought into picture and built purely because ALGOMA University believes in investing within the community a lot, and we have been reinvesting in the Brampton community a lot in the upcoming, in the past years.
Okay.
And millions of dollars we have invested.
Yeah.
And this has helped us to build a good community relationship with the Brampton, and we are also one of the founding members of the Brampton Innovation District as well.
Oh wow, that's huge. Yeah.
Yes. So we always believe that we create good talents in a way that helps the community and the city of Brampton by not just supporting local events, but also creating greater candidates for better job opportunities in the city of Brampton as well. So that's why we are also one of the main members of the Brampton Board of Trade and anchor members for the year 2023.
Wow, that's amazing. And I think to sum it up, what you said is that this space is basically talent sprouter for all the students, right? Or you guys explore all the hidden talents that students have, and this is the place where you can finally make something out of that innovation. So I think it's wonderful.
That's right. Yeah. So this space was meant for student development and also the community development as well. So in this way, the students and ALGOMA University always make sure we contribute towards the Brampton community forever and ever with good talents and investing in the community as well.
Perfect. That's very nice. I can't wait to see what's more in ALGOMA University.
The student center is not just focused for students to have like a casual chill time with their friends and take part in different kind of student life activities, but it's also a center where students can actually focus on things that are more important for them, for example their well-being and their health. And our student life team and our student union, that is also ALGOMA University Student Union, make sure that our students get right opportunities and right kind of facilities that they can utilize for their well-being as well. So in regards to mental health, in regards to their day-to-day health activities and dental health and different kind of things. So these kind of things are covered through OSUS and the student VIP program, that is the UHIP. So through this, students can able to access free health and dental health facilities. For example, going to a physio clinic or a chiro clinic or a dental clinic. So these kind of amenities make sure that we take well care of our students, not just academically but also their health wise. So this provides a complete health care and a complete care system for our students at the heart of downtown Brampton by ALGOMA University.
Farhan, I understand that we're now at the Student Success Center. First of all, please, I'm very intrigued to know the name, the story behind the name, because Student Success, it's a very motivating name. So what all things can students expect from this area?
For sure. So right now we are in the L level of the 28 Main Street building, and this particular space is the Student Success Center.
Okay.
So this particular spot is basically like a one spot location solution for all the students.
Yeah.
Because this space houses the registrar office, the Student Success and Well-being office, the student advisors, the students' accounts, the students' finances and everything, and the students' well-being as well. So all of these things are in this one particular space. So that's why I said it's a one-stop location.
It's very convenient as well for all the students.
Exactly, yeah. So all students can come over here and they can get their answers for anything and everything related to their academics and their well-being.
Perfect. You mentioned well-being 3 times. So what in the well-being courses are they being offered? Is there just physical health, or are you guys focusing on the mental health as well? What is all of that about?
For sure. Like in ALGOMA University, we always prioritize, and we feel that investing in our students is the topmost priority for us. So investing in our student doesn't only mean like student success, but we also feel students' well-being, and that is achieved by providing them health support and mental health support as well.
Yeah.
And not just that, ALGOMA University also believes in providing other benefits such as free tutoring and housing support, mental health support, free mental health support and well-being. So these kind of elements help students to perform well in academics and in their personal life. So that's why I said student well-being is always a top priority for ALGOMA University, and we always try to make sure we achieve that particular element at every possible manner.
You know, it's good that you mentioned that, Farhan, because international students, when they come, their families are not here, their work is not here. So a lot of times things get really stressful. So I think you guys, ALGOMA University is doing a great job in handling all these things, and I'm kudos to you, all of you.
Thank you so much.
All right. Wow, these classroom sizes are huge.
Yeah, Kripa. So the classroom that we are in right now, it's called the D208, and it's situated in the 28 Main Street building. And the reason why this classroom is way different from the other classroom that we just saw was because this classroom is the biggest classroom in the whole of Brampton campus of ALGOMA University.
Yeah.
And this particular classroom can house around 80 to 90 students at once.
Wow.
And the whole structure of this classroom is designed in a way it looks like a proper lecture room.
Yeah.
And that's the reason why it has the curvature touch, and every particular thing utilized in this room when it comes to the furniture and the technology, state of the art and the modern technology that we have used.
Yeah,
so
I can see 3 screens as well.
Exactly. So we have like 3 projection screens, and additionally we have 2 more screens, so that every individual in this classroom gets to make sure they capture everything that's being taught to them. And this is just to give our students a more involved and personalized touch, and a better classroom experience as well. And that's the reason why this particular classroom was designed in such a manner when compared to the other classrooms.
Perfect. I think this D208 is a contrast when it comes to intimate class sizes that the other classrooms that we saw were. But I think this is also a requirement. Is this classroom used for any specific subject, or any professor can go ahead with it?
So basically these classrooms are booked by the registrar's office. So they're booked for various programs. It's not like a specific program that it's used for, but predominantly it's business programs and computer science programs. But mostly it's business programs and project management programs that are taking place in this particular room, because those programs are where we have the highest number of students enrolled.
Yeah.
And this particular classroom suffices and fulfills the purpose for the faculty who teaches the program.
Perfect. The reason I was asking because no matter what the course, you can still like use this classroom area, right? So it's not specified for just one section. Anyone can use it.
Exactly.
Perfect. I think it's wonderful. Let's see what we have next.
Yeah, sure.
Farhan, now that we're here, this place is glowing first of all, and it looks brand new actually. What's the story behind it, and where are we right now?
So right now we are at the 56 Queen Street building. So this particular building or space is a new addition to ALGOMA University's ever-growing campus.
Oh, that is why it's new. That is why you see the glow.
Exactly, yeah, that's why you see the new glow and everything.
Yeah.
So this particular space is dedicated towards the LEAP program, that is the Learner Early Access Program, which is a new program that ALGOMA University launched this year. So this program basically focuses on getting the high school students into university campus. So basically we want to emphasize on a message where high school students belong to university as well. So this particular program was purely launched to make sure the students of this particular community and groups are well recognized and they get the university experience.
Perfect. I think that's wonderful, and I would love to see and explore the entire area. So,
Perfect.
yeah.
Let's go.
So Farhan, these look like brand new classrooms. So what technology do they have, and how are they beneficial for students as well as professors?
So yeah, the main focus behind these classrooms in 56 Queen Street is we want to make sure we provide all our students taking any of the classes over here, we provide a state-of-the-art technology. For example, all these rooms are equipped with one of the most finest and latest technological equipments and projectors. And not just that, we also have the L cameras over here, where these cameras are motion sensor. So whenever the person moves around the room, the camera captures that motion
the
as
professor
well.
is moving this way, the camera will also move this way.
Exactly. So we wanted to make sure that the students get a hands-on experience technologically and educationally, so that the students get a better experience while they are learning over here. Because at ALGOMA University, we always believe in indigenization, equity, diversity and inclusivity, because that's not something we do, that's something that's embedded within everything that we do at ALGOMA University.
Perfect, that's wonderful, and I'm sure students as well as professors both will have a gala time in these classrooms, because these are equipped with the best technology that you'll ever see in Canada. Farhan, we just saw the beautiful campus of ALGOMA University, Brampton downtown campus, and I would say it was extraordinary in terms of student facilities, in terms of faculty facilities. It was a combined package where you get the best of, I think the location also is pretty prime, so you get the best of the city as well as the top-notch quality education. So the world is next for ALGOMA University, but my question to you is, what is next for ALGOMA University itself?
For sure. Now, as we just said, we explore all the different campus locations of the Brampton downtown for ALGOMA University, and as you see right now, we are situated in the Garden Square, where we are surrounded throughout the Garden Square with different locations for different particular amenities and facilities for both our students and our faculty. So right now, I would say like ALGOMA since 2019 has invested approximately $50 million in the infrastructure and development of the city of Brampton. Wow. And ALGOMA University is aiming to increase its economic impact in the city of Brampton to $1.5 billion by 2028. Wow. So the plan is to make sure we give an economic impact to the city of Brampton every year of around $280 million.
That's huge. Those are big numbers that you're just mentioning here.
Yes, that's the plan of ALGOMA University. We want to make sure that in the form of supporting local events, supporting the city, and creating great jobs for within the city for our students as well. In this way, we'll be able to make sure the economic impact for the city is going to be huge, and we always continue supporting the city of Brampton and the community. To add on to that, we are also the founding partners of Innovation District of City of Brampton, through which we support different projects, different innovations and different innovatives as well. And we are planning to continue to do that in the upcoming years ahead.
Perfect. And Y Media wishes you all the very best, Farhan.
Thank you
It
so
was
much.
a pleasure meeting you, and I just love the university. It took me back to all those days when I was in university as well, and it was amazing. I can't imagine the experience that students and professors are getting here. So it's amazing. For more information, you can log on to algomau.ca.
The biggest South Asian media group, Y Media.